traders further. So I have come up with my fourth Banknifty intraday trading strategy in this video, and it will be explained in this. So before going into the video, I would like to request you guys to kindly like and subscribe my channel and do enable the notification icon. So if any new videos or strategies are updated, you'll get notified. So as I have said earlier, I have uploaded already three Bank Nifty intraday strategies and they are very much successful. And I have come up with the new or the fourth Bank Nifty intraday strategy in this video. So kindly watch the video till the end. So I'll be sharing what are the most important things to watch out on an intraday basis. And also, as I say in most of my videos, the technical analysis which I follow it is applicable in all time frame and it is applicable for all types of trades starting from scalping, intraday trading, swing trading, short term and long term. So if you want to know more about it, kindly go through the playlist and it will be very much helpful for the beginners and also the traders who are into the market already and who are struggling to be profitable. Okay, let's go into the trading week charts. So in this video, I'm going to discuss about how to trade breakout failures and how to identify it and also how to fix their targets. And also, anyone who wish to trade such setups, at least they should have a basic idea to how to identify a supply and demand zone or a proper support and resistance. So I will explain what is a breakout failure. Okay, currently the market is in uptrend, and what is happening? There is a supply on top. So how can we identify a breakout failure? Okay, so in this uptrend, this current green candle it closed above the supply, or else you can say it as a resistance. And if it is a solid breakout, we need one more solid green candle to close above the breakout candle. But what is a breakout failure? Instead of closing solidly above this candle, it will not close above the breakout candle. It will go up and it will come and close below the breakout candle. Okay. So this is called as breakout failure. So this is the pure example for a breakout failure. There was a supply, or else you can say it as a resistance. So one green candle will close solidly above the supply zone. But what will happen? The next candle which is opening, it will show as a green candle, like when it is running it will show as a green candle, but at the end of the time frame, if it is 5 minutes, 15 minutes or 1 hour or a daily candle, it will go like this and it will come below and close below this breakout candle, and this is called as a breakout failure. In such scenario, even if you have not initiated a sell here, you are not supposed to go for a buy trade at this point. So have a note very clearly. Even if you miss an opportunity to sell, it is not a problem. But when such scenarios happen, don't take a risk, keeping this as a stop loss, and don't go for a buy trend and end up in losses. Okay, so if you think that keeping this as stop loss, if you go for a buy it might go up, don't have such thoughts. Okay, so whenever this rejection candle has formed, it means the bulls have lost control, or else the buyers have lost control, and now it is in control of bears because of this rejection. So in such scenario you are supposed to go for a sell trade. So what you're supposed to do, if you are so in this scenario there is one bullish and this one bearish. If we are going into a higher time frame, these two combinedly will form a doji candle actually. So in such scenario, don't go for any buy or sell trade at this point. Okay, so what you're supposed to do, To confirm this rejection, you are supposed to get one more red candle below this rejection candle. In such scenario, this is a confirmation for the sell. And here, since the market is in supply and you have got a clear rejection, and this is the you have got a rejection candle and also the confirmation candle. If you are aggressive, when the next candle opens, and even if it is crossing the low of the confirmation candle, one can go for a buy, or else they can wait for a pullback to happen, sell at this point and wait for the target. Okay, so in such scenario, the most ideal target will be from the entry point 1 is to 2. The entry point is nothing but at least 1 point below the low of the confirmation candle. Okay, if your stop loss is 114 points, your target should be 228 points. So one can set their target as per their own satisfactory points. So always the first target will be the immediate swing low. Okay, so as per this, the first target is swing low. This is the swing low, and as per this method, it should give minimum 1 is to 2. As per that, after completing the first target, there are 90% chances for the market to give at least 1 is to 2 target for this method, or else more. Okay, so this is the sell setup for breakout failure. And and if you guys, if you want, you can take a screenshot of this figure and it can be helpful for you. Okay, so this is breakout failure for this is a sell trade setup. How to go for a buy trade setup? This is a downtrend, this is a clear downtrend. Okay, so the market is coming downwards. So what happens whenever the candle closes below a major demand zone, or else support, it is broken a demand zone, so the sellers are dominating. But what you're supposed to do, without a confirmation, you're not supposed to enter into any trade. Okay, so how to identify a breakdown failure in this sell setup? Now what we are supposed to do, wait for the next candle to close. And so if there is a candle opening like this below the red, and what will happen is it will come and close above the breakdown candle or the bearish candle, and this will be a green candle. Okay, so in such scenario, it means that the sell is invalidated and the buyers have taken control, and also it happened in the demand zone. Okay, so this is a clear sign of breakdown failure. So in such case, aggressive traders can go buy above this high and keep stop loss below the low of this candle. And in the previous example, I have shown do not go for entry and wait for confirmation. The same is applicable here too. Only if you are an aggressive trader, you can go for buy above the green candle and keep your stop loss below the low of the green candle. And if you don't want to be a risky trader, and if you don't want to take a chance, wait for another green candle to happen. And whenever the price goes above the high of the green candle, you can go for a buy trade, and you can set a target of 1 is to 2. If your stop loss is 123 points, you can set your target as 246 points. Okay, so as per this method, this is the ideal way to set a target and stop loss. If not, as I said before, when the price goes up, the buy is confirmed, wait for a retracement to happen and initiate your trade. Okay, and other way of fixing a target, always whenever you take any trade from a demand zone, the immediate target will be the supply or the swing high at this point. So this will be the first target. So you can take a screenshot of this picture or the chart pattern also. This will be very much helpful in Bank Nifty. So this is an example for the breakout failure for buy and how to initiate a sell trade. Like a green candle closed above the supply, by the next candle you did not get a confirmation candle for buy. Instead of that, price went up, took the stop loss above the green candle. It came down and closed below the green candle. And whereas for the buy, same thing happened. The red candle closed below the demand zone, but there was no confirmation candle for this sell. Instead, what happened? The next green candle opened below the red candle and it closed above the high of the red candle. So these are the two trade setups for a breakout failure, and this is happening every day in our Bank Nifty following the new expiry which has been introduced almost in every day of the week. Okay, so I can show a few more examples in the chart. So what we see here, 14th June, it was a huge gap up, but we did not huge gap up, but it was not a green candle, so which shows signs of bearishness. So for instead of closing green, it came down and closed, and so this candle itself is a breakout failure candle, and this candle closed below the previous day's high candle. So if we see here on 13th, so if we see here on 13th, they tried to close above the 12th high, but it came down and closed. So here itself, it is a sign of weakness. And next day, what happened? So this is the rejection candle, and on 14th, when the market opened, already it gapped up, but it closed below the rejection candle of this, and it activated the sell at this point. And whenever the price goes below this rate, you can initiate your trade or wait for a retracement to happen, and you can go for a sell trade. So you can see here what has happened. So if one would have gone for sell below this, quickly they might have got how much? 962,040, almost close enough to 80 points. And later on, what has happened? The market went into a range bound market. So here already there is a rejection over here, and again huge consolidation happened, and next day again it broke the box, which means the sell is confirmed. If one would have got a trade over here, like the previous day, knowing it as a rejection, if one would have considered this as a pullback, and if they might have gone for a trade, it is exactly close enough to zero point 0.5 levels. If they might have shorted here, they might have got a decent risk reward. As per this, one can short here, or else even after breakout of this, if one might have initiated trade, see the reward achieved. 1:2 by default. Okay. And knowing this scenario, if one would have initiated trade at the opening, which is at zero point 0.5 levels, the risk reward achieved is nothing but 1:4. For a risk of 150 points, the target achieved is 600. And as you see here, as I told before, for any trade, if you're taking any trade, the immediate target will be swing low, immediate swing low. So this is the total range. So this will be the first target, and this is the second target. And it has given the same over here. And the same thing happened in the consecutive days. So this was a demand zone. So what has happened? This red color candle closed below the demand zone. Okay, I hope you can. I hope you guys can see it clearly. The next candle, it did not close below the first breakdown candle. Followed by that, what happened? All green candle. So what did I say? To invalidate this sell, I need one green color candle to close above the red color candle. So I want one green color candle to close above the breakdown candle and it will invalidate the sell. It will invalidate the breakdown or the sell candle. Okay, so see here, when it has closed here, and aggressive traders can go for buy here, and conservative traders can wait for one more green color candle, and it came here, wait for the pullback of this one. It came exactly to zero point 0.5 to 0.618 levels. So in such case, so aggressive traders risk reward is, this is immediate swing high. So for a risk of 139 points, it gave 232 points, which is nothing but 1 is to 1.6, and maximum it gave a risk reward of 1 is to 3. This is in case of aggressive traders, and the same it has come for the, okay, instead of 3.6 it has come to 3.96 for a confirmation conservative traders. Okay, so it happened continuously in these weeks actually. Again, what you're seeing here, again on the next day, 21st. So to mark the supply and demand zones, you are supposed to know how to mark, and this I teach in my classes. Okay, so this was a supply at this point. Price came all the way from demand to supply, and what has happened here? It did not give a fake breakout, but it was a total range bound market until here. Okay, so where the breakout failure has happened here, it happened on 22nd June. So if one is able to mark a supply and demand zone, or if they're able to identify proper support and resistances, they will not be trading on the wrong side. So what has happened here, this was a breakout candle for this range bound market. Okay, so this green color candle closed above this range, but there was no one more green color candle for the market to take it higher. Instead, what has happened, this is a rejection candle. Make this rejection to confirm, we need one red color candle to close above the breakout candle, and it happened here. And aggressive traders can go below the low of this candle, or wait for pullback to happen, and they can initiate a trade. And if anyone would have taken a trade, short trade over here as a conservative trader on a huge sideways day also, it gave a target of 1 is to 1.8, and after that it went into again sideways market. So this is what I teach in my classes. I have come up with this video so that it will be helpful for my subscribers to not to fall in a wrong trade or be on a trap and lose money. I have explained this video. It's because of one of the subscribers. They have asked me like how to identify breakouts. So this same strategy, it works for even stocks also, and it works in every market. So if you're happy with this explanation, do like and comment in the sections below. So once again, thank you for watching this video. If you like this content, please give a like and do subscribe my channel. So this will be helpful for me to come up with more strategies and ideas which will be helpful for you. Thank you guys. Have a profitable weeks ahead. Thank you. Bye.